from the pack position to get it assembled, ready to put on the base of the tree. So what we're going to do, undo our bungee cord. You always want to keep that bungee cord in your pocket or in your pack, not to leave it on the ground. You'll be looking for it later. We'll start with the base. What you want to do is loosen your hinge knobs. Lift up on the stabilizer bar with your thumbs, push the hinge knobs into place. Tighten them down as tight as you can. You want to make sure what we call the top hat is seated in that mill slot. There's a little round spot face there. Make sure that's seated snug and tighten it as tight as you can by hand. The base is ready to mount on the tree. The top section is going to work the same way. You're going to loosen your hinge knobs, slide them up the arms into the upright position. Again, the top hat seated in the mill slot, hand tighten them as tight as you can. Now the top section is ready to be mounted on the tree as well. So the next thing we're going to show you is how to mount the sit and climb to the tree, and then after that we'll show you how to climb with it. Well, now that we've got our sit and climb in the upright position, we're ready to mount it onto the tree. We're going to start with the base. You're going to take your traction belt out, take it around the tree and back in, lock it in with your cam. Again, you want to make sure that the orange arrow on the traction belt is all the way into the tube so you can't see the orange arrow on the traction belt. I'll show you that. The orange arrow on the end of each traction belt, that's what you do not want to see once it's inside the tube. It's really important when you start out at the base of the tree to pitch your platform in a slightly upward position like I've got here. It's going to be more severe if the tree tapers more, so what you're doing is compensating for that taper as you climb, because once that platform levels out, that's where you're going to hunt from.
This is the Summit Viper SD. It's a full-frame sit-down stand-up climber that weighs 20 pounds. It comes with padded zippered arm pads. The seats padded, fully adjustable with a 2-cushion seat back. Comes with your rapid climb stirrups, elastic backpack straps, and also filled with sound deadening foam. The reason they call it a sit-down stand-up climber is so you can sit out on the front rail as you're pulling up your standing platform to make the process easier. You can just sit down and then stand up and work your way up the tree.
Without question, my favorite cold weather climbing stand is the Summit 180 Max SD. Now, the reason I like this stand is because it has the most amazing seat in the industry. Number one is I can flip it 180 degrees and either face the tree or away from the tree. The other thing I like is the fact that it's basically a cocoon. I can sit down in that seat with its high back and it'll protect me from those cold north winds. And on those cold days, it's got pockets to where I can keep sometimes a hand warmer. It's definitely my pick when it comes to cold weather hunting. The Summit 180 Max SD.
First, install the climbing base. Step 1, loosen the torque knobs. Pull the hinge washer inward, then push hinge forward to the end of the slot. Retighten the knobs. Unlatch the cam. Pull the belt from the tube and place around the tree. Adjust the stand platform slightly higher in the front end. Insert belt back into tube. Note, warning, point of arrow marks the end of the belt. No part of the arrow should be showing after cams are engaged. Failure to follow the instructions may cause the belt to disengage and cam to open. Now, relatch the cams firmly. Now you're ready to install the top section of your climber. For the hand climber, flip the tubes over so they rest on the side ledges of the seat casting. Now connect your stabilizer straps. Warning: the stabilizer straps must be connected before leaving the ground and must always remain connected while the tree stand is in use. You're ready to attach your harness rope to the tree and step onto the platform. Step 3. Support weight onto the climbing aid. Place feet under the hinges and bar as shown. Step 4. Apply slight pressure to hinge with inside of foot. Bend at knees to disengage stand. Step 5. Keeping one foot under the hinge bar, step back onto the center of the stand with the other foot to secure in place. Slide the harness rope up the tree to an appropriate height. Disengage the climbing aid, raise, and repeat the process. Step 6. When you reach your desired height, or when the platform becomes level, adjust your harness rope height so it is tight while in a sitting position. Now, while in a sitting position, pull your stabilizing straps tight. These are the climbing instructions for the Alpha Hand Climber and the Alpha Sit and Climb. This is the demonstration for the Alpha Hand Climber using the new sit strap. Take the sit strap around your backside and attach the carabiner to the seat casting. With your feet placed under the hinge and bar on the platform, support your weight, then raise the platform up. Adjusting the seat casting up, and again, supporting your weight on the sit strap and then raising the platform. Always remember to raise your tree strap as you move up the tree. Continue this process until you are at your desired hunting height.